to the end of the world. Wait outside your window. Hear the rain, I will call your name. You just passed me by. You put me up like a fly on the wall. You be the flame where the heavens fall. Give me a sign if you hear me sigh. You just passed me by. Colors around me are fading away. And I'll be waiting, come what may. I'll find, yeah, I'll find, yes, I'll find, yes, I'll find. If I gotta be the man who won't see it now. Follow the stars and I sail to the sun. Held it in my fingers. Alone on the beach of my own out of reach. You just passed me by. Give you the world if you take my hand, but you left me alone in the sinking sand. Strike up the band for one last stand. You just passed me by. Show me the rules of the games you play, and I'll be waiting. Come what may, I'll find you. Yes, I'll find. Yes, I'll find. If I gotta be the man who won't see it, I'll find you. Yes, I'll find. Yes, I'll find. If I gotta be the man who won't see it now. Followed you now to the end of the world. Wait outside your hear the rain, I'll call your name. You just passed me by. Wherever you run, I'll be on your tail. Whenever you hide behind your veil, I'll find you. Yes, I'll find. Yes, I'll find. If I gotta be the man who won't see it, I'll find you. Yes, I'll find. Yes, I'll find. If I gotta be the man who won't see it now.
Hello, Grievers. Hang on, let me get Noel off the screen. Hello. Oh, hang on, let me. Hello. Oh, I've still got my caddies. I might leave them on. I had them on for batshit this morning. Hello, gorgeous people. I played that song because this live is just an opportunity for us to watch and listen to some things that make us laugh. Because isn't there a lot going on in the world right now that's pretty heavy? I thought, let's just go live and see if people want to come and just hang out and have some laughs. And that song came on earlier on my music machine. I was like, oh my God, I love that song so much. I'm going to play it at the start of my live because it gets me all, I don't know. I saw Noel Gallagher and the Flying Birds playing it live. And yeah, just, I don't know, a song that's got so many key changes in it automatically makes me feel happy. So that's why I was playing it. Hi, Kylie. You were dancing along. Hey, Scout. Oh, where's Sunny? She's on my bed. It's been really, really, really cold here. And she's started sleeping on the bed with me at night, which is not her usual thing to do. And she's got this little spot now right on the corner of the top left-hand corner of my mattress. So I have to move my pillow across now because she's decided that's her spot. She sleeps right next to my head. And after breakfast this morning, she took herself back there and hasn't left. Well, no, she did come out before for a quick snack. She's gone back. She might make an appearance later. Who knows? Yeah, I love Oasis too. And I love the Noel Gallagher band that he's got, the Flying Birds. Just going to take the ears off because, oh no, bugger it, leave them on. I played the I played the lawyer with the cat filter on in court in America during COVID on batshit, and I left. That's why I had the cat's ears on. Miss K, we've found out something about you. Another Kylie in the gang. You are a special breed, indeed. No, it did look good in that pic, yeah. The cat ears, I know. Yeah, she's claimed the bed now. They are awesome live. And when we saw Noel, I was with my niece Jemima at Blues Fest up in Byron Bay, and Noel came out and the band played a couple of songs, including that one. And then he said, oh, this next one's for all the Oasis fans in the crowd. And they played another Flying Bird song. And we were like, oh, well, that's a nice gesture, just acknowledging that some of us might be Oasis fans. And then he started playing Wonderwall. And from that point on, it was just Oasis. It was amazing. I always wanted, they were on my bucket list. And when they split, I was like, God damn it. But Noel and his band played so many Oasis songs. It was awesome. And then they started alternating Oasis and Flying Bird stuff. It was amazing. And he was so lovely and generous with the audience. And you constantly hear people saying he's an asshole, but we just got so much love from Noel Gallagher. Yeah, Morning Glory is awesome. They're a great band. Great, great, great band. So I thought that today we'd just hang out and I find when there's a lot of heavy stuff happening in the world, like I've written a few lives that I really want to do on this channel about some sleuthing behavior and also some cases that are really interesting, especially Kathleen Folbig. I've got a live planned for her. I haven't scheduled it yet because there's just so much going on at the moment that, everyone's struggling financially, like the world economy, global economy is screwed. We've got this submersible that the world is watching on. And I mean, it's a bleak situation. Even if they find them, they don't have anything that can pull them up out of the ocean. So, and just what they're going through if they're still even alive. But I mean, at some point they were going through shit. If they're no longer with us, that would have been absolutely terrifying. Hi, that Michelle. That Michelle. Thank you for sending some love right back at you. It was very cool. It was the closest thing to seeing Oasis, really. And who cares if Liam's not there? I've seen Liam Gallagher perform too, and Noel's my fave. Not a fan of Liam at all. He wasn't nice to the crowd. So seeing Noel performing Oasis songs without Liam didn't bother Jemima and I at all. And Wonderwall is like our song now because of that concert. So hi, that Michelle. Look at all the very friendly chat here. Be keen to see if anyone, if we get some randoms that don't usually hang out with us rolling in too, because yeah, with everything going on, the world's watching this awful submersible story. In fact, the Australian 60 Minutes did a little 12-minute video on it as well. But also just on YouTube generally, like as much as I have tried to abandon all of the negative whining, whinging, scathing creators that are just going after each other, they still pop up in my notifications, and there's lawsuits happening, and there's 50,000 lives you can watch if you want to join in, and it seems like thousands of people do, despite what's happening in the world. They're seeking out the most negative, yucky YouTube content. Whereas I start to go into more of I want to go to my happy places. I want to watch things that make me laugh. I want to listen to songs that make me smile. I just want to be entertained and have a break from the heaviness of the planet right now. So that's the point of this live. I just thought, bugger it, let's do something refreshing and have some laughs, because we all need it. And anyone that wants to hang out with whingers, you've got gazillions of channels that you can. But if there are people that want to just hang out for a little while and have some fun, then stick around. I'm happy to take suggestions of things that we can play that make us all laugh. Because but being true crime people, it's a heavy thing for us to all be into. Which is why I did my Smooth Criminal podcast, because I looked at funny crimes. Because believe it or not, there are lots of funny crimes from around the world. Just listen to my episode on dildos, for starters. Shitloads of crimes involving dildos. Who would have thunk it? But, it's a heavy thing, and it's very difficult to follow true crime and not take things on board. Like that most recent case out of America that's getting a lot of coverage, that's just absolutely devastating. The father that essentially assassinated his little children. Like, how can you not be affected by that? So it's good to occasionally find reasons to, lighten up a bit and have some laughs. Hey, Emily, good to see you. Yeah, it's still exactly though. Yeah, you've disconnected from it, but it does still come up. It pops up everywhere. Oh yeah, Peter Kay, we'll play him too. He's always a gem. I'll get Peter Kay lined up too. I mean, it's a brilliant routine, but he did also he was clever, because he went to websites, there's shitloads of websites about misheard lyrics, and then basically, performed it as a routine. Very clever stuff. Also, there's plenty of other things that we can play too. I thought we might kick off with a little bit of Ricky Gervais, because he's always a guaranteed laugh. But yeah, Peter Kay is a great place to go. This is the idea. This is going to be like a spot, like an archive of sorts, where people, when they just need a bit of a chuckle, they can go, oh, I'll go over to that creator because there's a little archive of funny videos. We'll do Ricky first, then we'll head into Peter Kay. But one thing where I go is when I need to just, well, not always laugh, but a place that I go on YouTube that I just really enjoy watching are all of the reaction channels to like singers. It's one of my things. I'll even often put them on driving to work, because I just enjoy listening to people discovering musicians and hearing musicians for the first time. And he was live on Instagram with his cat. I know, he's gorgeous. His love for animals is superb. So yeah, I love hearing people reacting to singers, especially Aussie ones, because we do take, so many musos for granted, and there's been an absolute surge of American music reaction channels and English discovering some Australian singers that we've grown up with, and like I said, we tend to take them for granted a bit. And listening to people reacting to them and realizing and appreciating how incredible they are. But one of my favorite ones that does reactions, he reacts to two Aussie singers. And honestly, I want to react to his reaction, because it has been my go-to happy place on YouTube for quite a few years now. And I will never, maybe a year and a half, but I will never, ever stop laughing out loud every time I watch him reacting, because just some of the expressions that he uses are friggin' gold. But one of my favourite Ricky Gervais moments, and there's many, like I love him singing a lullaby to Elmo and screaming at him. That's gold. But we're going to go to Life's Too Short. And, oh, not sharing it yet. I must have start playing automatically switched on. I need to turn that off because I don't want that to happen. So this is a classic scene from Life's Too Short. Basically, Ricky's like a talent scout, and lots of celebrities have done cameos in this show, including Johnny Depp, who smashes and trashes the entire Office Space. But this is my favourite scene ever. This is Liam Neeson rocking up, wanting to push a career in stand-up comedy. Anyone who is politically correct, you can leave now because this isn't, and come back maybe later. Just so you guys know too, I will have to stop occasionally for the whole fair use thing. So I'll try not to stop too much because this is like one sensational one-liner after another. Because that actually would be a brilliant one-liner if he did do stand-up. Anyway, keep going. Absolute gold, 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 gold. See, there are funny places we can go. We can go to funny places. So funny. And yeah, we need laughs. We need laughs, guys. All right, we're going to get Peter Kay up. Please pay attention to his spectacular choreography, even though he points it at himself. It's so funny. I know this routine off by heart almost. So whenever I hear the songs that he talks about coming up in this fabulous set, I sing it the way like I said, he didn't mishear all the lyrics. He was clever. He went to websites where there were misheard lyrics and put this routine together. Picked the best of many because there's so many misheard song lyrics. What's not funny? What's not funny? Have I vanished? Oh, policy violations. Am I back? Oh, I'm back. Yes, I've already got the email from YouTube. They don't muck around. So yeah, hi Sleuths and Smooth Criminals. Due to a copyright match, your stream was interrupted. And then they put the video title. Streams are interrupted when copyrighted content is detected. After copyrighted material is no longer being streamed, streams are automatically re-enabled. This could happen several times, but that's a laugh too, right? Isn't it weird, right? YouTube. This isn't a monetized channel. If I play stuff and royalties are owed to people, have it. Like I want you to. Musicians, Ricky Gervais, whoever. Doesn't bother me. But I could go live for 6 hours straight calling Bullhorn Betty a fuckwit or Queen Bee an asshole or whoever, and YouTube just is like, go for it. Just go for it. Be vile for hours on end. Put a whole heap of people up in your panel that are vile too, and we won't care. But God forbid you show quality content. It is rude. But YouTube is copywriting your channel. True. But it'll probably happen again when we play Peter Kay. Don't worry, I'll stop. It's not the stopping and starting, it's just the copyrighted thing. Which is why when I play music lyrics, like notice it didn't happen during the Noel Gallagher song because I didn't play the official video of his channel. But Peter Kay, we could be in trouble. But I don't care. I will laugh. If my channel got erased because of this, fine. I'd much rather my channel gets erased because I'm having fun than because I'm bitching about people on YouTube for 5.5 years. You know what I mean? Let's go down in a blaze of glory. She is a fuckwit, but then so is everybody else, really, if you think about it. She's got someone on her panel who just makes me want to go out and punch things. Smug, smarmy, opinionated, know-it-all that everyone seems to think is fabulous, and I just... All right, Peter Kay. Let's see if we get suspended. I wonder how many suspensions you can have in one YouTube live before they just go, oh, look, you're misbehaving too much. We're shutting you right down. It's not like they can take monetization off me. So, you know. Okay. Peter Kay. We've played him before on this channel many a time because he's hilarious. And for those of you who are finding the world is getting a little dark at the moment, lighten up and have some laughs because, well, you don't have to lighten up. You can still be bearing the weight of the world on your shoulders, but maybe instead of tuning into YouTubers bitching, I mean, how many, hang on a sec. Sorry, Peter, I'm taking you off the screen. It's disrespectful for me to go down this road with you up there. How many channels now have spawned because taking the piss out of Bullhorn Betty is a lucrative thing? Like, I've reacted to her once or twice. Doesn't warrant any more than that. It's the same old, same old. There's only so many punchlines with Bullhorn. I mean, we've all talked about the printer. I've pointed out my printer, which is about this big and not from the 1980s. But why are hundreds of thousands of people, well, not hundreds of thousands, but why are thousands of people or hundreds and or thousands of people rolling in every day to listen to gazillions of different channels, all using the same one-liners about Bullhorn Betty? And have you noticed since her lawsuit, there are channels that have also spent hours on end slamming the crap out of her that are now starting to sound a little bit pissed off that they weren't sued as well. Some of the egos. I challenge, and I'm starting the sentence with I, which is ironic, but I challenge some of these creators who critique things to have a crack at doing an entire show without starting a sentence with the letter and word I. Yeah, the pink chair, which she's now covered up because people told her it looked like she had little devil's horns. How many times have we heard this shit? And why are so many people tuning in for the same stuff? What's that definition of insanity? Like doing the same thing over and over and over again, but expecting a different result? All these people on YouTube just watching the same critiques of Bullhorn Betty over and over and over again, but seemingly quite content without there even being a different result. So weird. I reckon people do. I listened to a creator briefly yesterday while I was cleaning the bathroom. So those of you who know me well know who I sometimes put on when I clean the bathroom because I get it done in about 5 minutes because I just get so angsty and fired up and heckly. And I was definitely detecting disappointment without them actually going into any detail. It seemed quite clear that they have got FOMO for being not included. It's quite funny. That must hurt. Hey, Aussie Tad. Yeah. Although I'm bagging out the YouTubers that are bagging out Bullhorn Betty, but I'm also bagging out... They're all fucking idiots. There's no judgment or discrimination or discernment with my blanket statement. They're all fucking idiots. All right. Back to things that make us laugh. And guys, if there are things that make you laugh, drop it in the chat. We've already had one suspension of the stream, so you tell me what you'd like me to play and I'll play it. God damn it. I'm killing time too. The gym doesn't open again till 3 and it's 12, so that's partly why I'm live. All right. Oh, and also I just miss you guys. Peter Kay, take it away.
You all know about a karaoke. When you're singing on a karaoke, you haven't got a clue that those were words. I was singing Take That Back for Good. Wash your back, wash your back, wash your back. Want your back? What's this? Want your back? I've been singing Wash Your Back 15 years. It's only when you go on a karaoke and you see lyrics, that's what they're supposed to be singing. You know that song, We Are Family? For years I thought they were singing, Just Let Me Staple the Vicar. Right? Who's right and who's wrong here? Listen.
All of the people around us, they say, can they be that close? Just let me stay for the record.
That is one that I now, whenever I hear this song, I don't even know what the correct line is, that I'm singing along and I'm like, just let me staple the vicar.
That's what they sing. Just let me staple the vicar. What's all that about?
Just let me stay for the record.
We're giving love in a femidom.
We're giving love in a family dog. We are family.
You know Duffy, the Welsh songstress. Last 3 years, I thought that poor cow were begging me for birdseed.
I'm begging you for mercy.
Apparently it's mercy. I thought it were birdseed. I'm on karaoke with it. Birdseed, birdseed.
Sorry. Just let me stay for the record. Okay, gotcha. I seriously now I'm like, just let me staple the vicar. There's so many in this that he does. Birdseed's another one. Because I love a bit of Duffy around the house.
Mercy.
You can't go on thinking nothing's wrong.
Drive by the Cars, beautiful song. They used this on Live Aid. Do you remember? They showed it over this harrowing footage of these starving Ethiopians.
Yeah, who's in my audience?
If you listen closely, they're actually singing about pork pie. Pork pie, swear to God.
Thinking nothing's wrong.
I pledge money, me, pork pie. I pledge money.
We'll do that actually after this. We'll talk about some of the lyrics we've got wrong. You thought Ferry Cross the Mersey was very controversy. Yeah, I've got some doozies. I used to do a routine. I think most stand-up comedians do routines about misheard song lyrics. I'll share some true ones. And I was doing a routine like at the Hobart Comedy Festival and included some misheard song lyrics. And the guy behind the bar came up to me after one show one night and gave me his misheard song lyrics. And to this day, it's still my absolute favorite, I reckon. But Peter's just pausing because it wasn't long after Michael Jackson died that he's doing this routine.
Can't believe it, can you? You know what I mean? Should have been on here.
Oh, no, not again. I'm back. I think. Hang on. Where's my channel? Yeah, I'm back. Okay, cool. All right. So that's not a good one for us to play either. Whew. Well, hopefully the next one I play will be okay. But let's chat about some song lyrics we've got wrong. So as a kid, I thought "You Sexy Thing." I thought the lyrics were, because I'd never seen the title of the song anywhere. I just heard it playing on the radio, and I don't even know if the announcers, they might have said the name of the song, I don't know. But I thought, "I believe in miracles, where you from, you sexy thing." I thought it was, "I believe in mirror balls, where you from, reflective thing," which I think is quite clever. My brother, though, even cleverer, he thought "We Will Rock You" by Queen. He thought it was we will vacuum," which was a strange thing for Will to have thought a song would be about. But weirdly, when "I Want to Break Free" came out, there's Freddie Mercury vacuuming. So that was a doozy. Then my friend in Adelaide, Andrew, thought Bee Gees, "More Than a Woman." More than a woman. When he was little, he thought that was "Four-Legged Woman," which was a really good one for doing stand-up, because then I used to say, like, if you were a four-legged woman, you could generally say to a guy, "Fancy a foursome?" But the barman in the venue where we were doing the Hobart Comedy Festival, after one show, came up to me and told me his misheard song lyrics, and I still think it's the best one I've ever heard. He thought in Pink Floyd's "Another Brick in the Wall," "No dark sarcasm in the classroom." He thought it was "No ducks or hamsters in the classroom." But there's so many examples of misheard lyrics. But yeah, we can't play anymore, Peter Kay. So I have dropped the link up there. If you right-click it and open it in a new tab, you can watch it after this live, if we even complete this live. I'm really hoping the next one I don't get, but I probably will. This might be a double whammy copyright. This could be the end of me. I don't know, ducks. What sort of classroom doesn't have ducks and hamsters in it, right? If I'm not hit for the person I'm about to show, I'll be hit for the song he's reacting to. But I'm prepared to go there because this in itself is providing entertainment for me. But yeah, so I listen to and watch a lot of reaction videos. And I know with like YouTube rules, you've got to do all these things. Like you can put like a transparent filter over the screen. And what about the Aussie comedian, the wingnut bloke? The wingnut bloke is Peter. What's his name? He's in Kath and Kim. I've met him. I've hung out with him. He's Brett. Brett Craig. Oh, what is it? Peter Rosethorn. Actually, that's reminded me of another thing I can play. My only claim to fame. I've played this before and I haven't been struck, but this is a happy place for me too. We'll save this one. Where I feature in a rock and roll video. Yeah. But there's a couple of Aussies in the chat, so you'll know what this is all about. So my favourite person who reacts to music and has been for years is Dominic, also known as Nick, or that Singer Reactions. And he his dad died last year and we all smothered him in love, but he's got a very Aussie heavy audience because he started looking at Aussie music and I think was one of the first people to be asked to react to this particular song. And he'd never heard of either of the singers. Now, to Aussies, we know them as Jimmy Barnes and John Farnham. And it's a really good song, and they're both incredible singers. But why I keep going back to this, and there's so many people in the comments that are the same as me, that it's sort of like a go-to happy place, is that no matter how many times I watch this, it just makes me laugh because of his reaction to these two singers that we grew up with and took for granted. I mean, it was uncool when we were younger to be fans of John Farnham because our mums were all fans of John Farnham. And then Jimmy Barnes, who I've always adored and think has an incredible voice. A lot of Aussies, ignorant Aussies, would say he can't sing, he just screams, but he's actually got one of the most unbelievable voices of all time. But Nick's reaction to these two singing, it's off an album called Soul Deep. The song is When Something Is Wrong With My Baby. But this guy, honestly, just naturally reacting to a song he's never heard before. But some of the comments that he makes in this are just, it's a guaranteed giggle. And I'm going to drop the link if you don't follow him, if you like watching people reacting to music. That's the link to this particular video. But yeah, I recommend you subscribe because he's just a gem. I mean, I've probably watched and listened to 3/4 of his reactions. Like, he does musicians all over the world, but these reactions and the comments that he makes about these two Aussie singers that we've grown up with and have taken for granted, for sure, it's gold. Comedy gold. Let's see how far in we get before I get another suspension. There's only 2 of you hanging around now. It must be painful, really, too. Every time I freeze, people are probably just like, okay, I'm done. But anyway, this is hilarious, in my view. Let's go. Take it away, Nick.
What's going on YouTube? It's your boy, That Singer Reactions, coming to y'all. This is a special request from somebody who actually just hit me up on Instagram. And you know what I'm saying? So at times, if you catch me on the right day, like I said before, you can get lucky. And you know what I'm saying? It's like some people just don't have the fun.
I don't want to be disrespectful to Dominic by fast forwarding, but I don't want us to lose the opportunity to at least hear one or two, or just even his his reaction to Midnight Oil. But yeah, we want to see his eyes popping out of his head when he hears these two boys. But it just honestly makes me laugh so much. Happy place right here. So I have fast forwarded it to when he starts the video, I think.
All right, so let's jump into this. All right. All right. Here we go.
But yeah, so these two guys have incredible voices. They're amazing. But it's him and how he reacts to it that makes me want to wet my pants.
What we got here? Oh.
Something is wrong.
Yeah.
My baby.
Hold up. No. Now we're gonna go back. We're gonna go back because you didn't tell me that they had soul like this. This is my kind of music.
Something is wrong. My baby.
Baby. It's that.
My baby.
Pause. I'm recording.
Poor guy.
Sorry. Let's go back.
My baby. Something is wrong.
Let's cut this up a little bit.
Me.
Who is them, bro?
Who is them, bro? No, that's where it starts for me. And there are people quoting like his reactions, his comments in the chat, because honestly, in the comment section, it's just who is them, bro? I'll keep going.
If I know
Come on.
she's a worry.
Pause. He can sing. Who is these guys?
Who is these guys? I just love him.
I'm trying to find something other than this because it's like a pair of drawers or panties or something. This is a face mask, but I need something to wave. Let me use this. Hey.
That same old misery.
Listen to the growl.
That same.
I love that he goes back to play Jimmy Barnes's growl. He's got no idea what's about to punch him in the face when John Farnham starts singing.
That same old misery.
Yeah. This is my type of music right here.
We've been through so much together.
Bro, pause. Where did you find them from? Where did you find them from? Who are these guys? Where are they from? What's the group? I'm talking about y'all know me. Y'all know the kind of music that I like. Y'all know how my voice is. The grit and growl is what gets me, period. You do that, you got me already. But who?
Where'd you find them guys? Okay, so for those of you that don't know, Jimmy Barnes, who was singing at the start, he was the frontman for a band called Cold Chisel. John Farnham was the lead singer of Little River Band for a little while, but has primarily been a soul performer. But we'll just keep going. So far, YouTube's letting me do this, so yay, go us. I haven't been paused again. It's gold, isn't it, Miss K? It gets better, like his lines, just reacting and the things that comes out of his mouth off the top of his head, hilarious. It's a happy place.
We've been through so much. Have you? Together. We spoke as one. And that's what makes it better. When something is wrong with my baby. Jesus. Something is wrong with me. Oh, with me. Sing. Oh, and just what she means to me now. Sing it. This dude has been eating yams. He has been eating collard greens, cornbread, pig feet, or something. He's been doing what he needs to do when it comes to eating the right soul food to get that kind of voice.
He's been eating, this dude, John Farnham, has been eating yams and all the other cornbread, pig feet. I just visualize John Farnham just hoeing into this huge bowl of pig feet. I know, I can't. He is so funny. I'd love to go to the footy. Have you seen him reacting to Aussie Rules football? Because one of his subscribers sent him an Adelaide Crows Guernsey, which is fine by me because I did act for them. They were clients of mine a long time ago. But yeah, so that was the first AFL side Guernsey that he got. So he's an Adelaide Crows supporter. But yeah, there's videos of him reacting to Aussie Rules, and that's bloody hilarious too. Yeah, I know, pig feet. He's been eating yams. He's been eating cornbread. I don't even know what the second word was. He said pig feet, pig's feet. Oh, it's hilarious, Miss K, honestly. Eat your pig's feet to get so. I know it's gold, isn't it? And I've watched this. I cannot tell you how many times. It just always, like, if I'm just having a moment, like if I've had a really heavy day at work, I'm like, just put Dominic on and reacting to John and Jimmy because it's bloody fucking gold. It automatically lifts my mood every single time. Just what she means to me now. Oh, you just wouldn't understand. I will walk out of here and break stuff outside. I will break everything outside. Let the police come. Man. I'll break everything. Let the police come. He's losing it. The thing that's really gorgeous too is there's a bit coming up. I don't know if you've spotted the guy playing the guitar yet, but there's a bit about that too because he discovers the guy who's playing on the guitar as well, and that guy on the guitar is another Aussie ledge, Diesel, and Diesel actually gets in touch with him and says, "Oh my God, I love you." And apparently Jimmy Barnes and John Farnham have also messaged Dominic to let him know they love his reactions. And I think John Farnham actually, because there's a lot of clips of Dominic singing on his Instagram account. And I'm pretty sure Farnham went on there and said, "I really love your voice." Oh, yeah, Guy Sebastian, he loses it too. I know, I could let the police come. I think I'm going to go outside and break everything. But that's another reason why I absolutely love this sort of stuff, because it's just seeing people being filled with joy, discovering something for the first time. And I feel that, there's so much content on YouTube where people are able to do that, and how feel-goody and wonderful it is, and how it's my instinct to seek this sort of stuff out too. Like him reacting to this made me fully appreciate again these two talented lads, and that brought me a lot of joy as well. But I'm always, and I was thinking, should I do reactions? Like, should I get subscribers in my community to recommend things for me to watch, even maybe over on Tasmania Calling, and do some reactions and listen to some stuff for the first time? Because I think just witnessing somebody's joy, well, sometimes they don't like what they listen to as well. Sometimes they're horrified, but that's the stuff that I seek. Like, this is escapism, this platform for me. Why are people gravitating in such huge numbers to channels that don't bring you any joy, don't give you anything new to think about, and are actually so negative that you end up feeling worse off than when you went to YouTube looking for some escapism? Just insane. Oh, I just thought of another thing I love. Hang on, I need to get it up as well. Only I can think what show she was talking about. I think it's this one. Anyway, that's Margaret for a bit later too. I keep thinking of other happy places. All right, let's get back to Dominic. You reminded me of something, Miss Kay. That's why I brought Margaret up. Okay, here we go.
Oh, you just wouldn't understand. And the people say,
who are these dudes, bro?
oh, they say she's no good. Oh, but she's my woman. And Lord, you know I'm her man.
Lord have mercy.
But if she
These are the two soulfulest white dudes I've ever seen in my life. Like, I mean, I'm talking about, I don't know who can, they remind, this is like this, I don't know how old this is. It looks very old, but that might just be I don't know, but this is.
It was 1991, but it's actually been deliberately filmed in black and white to make it look older, but it's not 1920. It's not that old, Nick.
I don't know who they are. I don't know what these voices are. These are the most soulful voices, period. Period. Forget color, but just for them being white, like having that grit and stuff like that, I want to hear that so much more often from our fellow white boys. I love that.
He's still gripping his face mask that he wants to wave like a pair of undies.
And I said, oh.
if she got a problem.
Same thing. I have no clue what I don't. Bro, these are the greatest singers I've ever heard, bro. These are some of the greatest male vocalists. What is happening here?
You got a problem.
Jesus.
Well, I know I'm gonna have to help us out, man. When something is wrong with my baby.
I see you on the guitar.
I see you on the guitar. He might. I don't know if he's done a Michael Bolton. I mean, it's hard because he does know a lot of musos, but he may not know a song that people suggest. But it's kind of hard. A lot of the music reaction people on YouTube, the whole point is to discover someone they haven't heard before. But He may well have. I don't recall listening to him reacting to Michael Bolton. That doesn't mean that he hasn't, because I know he does some for Celine Dion. But Kate Miller-Heidke at Eurovision, yeah. And also, speaking of Kate's, the one he does with Katie Noonan, "Breathe In Now," that one's good too. But he wouldn't be the first one to wave his undies true. I know his reaction, it's hilarious. So yeah, he just said, "I see you on the guitar." So yeah, he's about to discover another talented Aussie lad. And look, I mean, he appreciates talent. It's irrelevant what country anyone that he reviews is from, reacts is from. But obviously, like him discovering some Aussie musos that, for whatever reason, I mean, John Farnham was offered opportunities in America, but he wanted to be near his wife and kids and pretty much kept his career very Australian focused. Cold Chisel travelled a bit further afield, but it's so lovely now seeing Americans discovering these guys.
Wow.
Something is wrong with me.
This kind of just blew me away. Don't even do that no more. Pause. Just bring me my fried chicken the way I want it.
That's my favourite line in it. Well, no, there's another one at the end that's my favourite. Just bring me my fried chicken the way I want it. Oh my God. Oh, I love you, Dominic.
You better. Sir?
Oh, and just a bit of trivia too for those of you outside the Osweejas. So Diesel, who just did that unbelievable guitar solo, and it's unbelievable because he has matched their voices, and that takes talent. There's a lot of bands that you see and they do a guitar solo and they're not really factoring in the singer and the singer's voice and the tone of their voice and stuff like that. Where Diesel's solo is perfect is that he's completely replicating their voices. But Diesel is Jimmy Barnes' brother-in-law. They're married to sisters. Just a bit of trivia. Yeah, Olivia Newton-John. And he's reacted to those two as well, singing. What did I hear them doing the other day? Like, I've been listening to this stuff a lot because I need this stuff right now. This is my happy, happy, joy place.
Oh my God. Jesus. Something is wrong with my baby. I can't. Because they are two of the greatest singers I've ever heard in my life. Male vocalists. I don't know where they're from. I don't know who they are. Why have I never heard this song? Are they the original makers of it? If they are not the original, I doubt if anybody has sung this better than this. I doubt it. It can't be sung better. And then what? The chemistry that
Look how beautiful. I mean, my mum loved John Farnham so much that my sister and I and brother thought it was really uncool to like him because mum was so into him. But look at Jimmy Barnes. My God, I had the biggest crush on Jimmy Barnes. I mean, I got to meet him. They say you should never meet your idols because they'll always disappoint you. In fact, Daniel Johns, who's another idol of mine, when I met him, he actually said that to me. But Jimmy Barnes, like next level when you get to meet the guy. He's so lovely. So is Daniel Johns, by the way.
Well, they've been drinking too.
They've been drinking too, and I love it. I've just paused on Jimmy's grin. You bet they have. Yeah, they're an incredible family. He does react to Mahalia too. He doesn't do a reaction to the Tin Lids though. Jimmy's kids band when they were little. Very musical family though. But yeah, look at Jimmy grinning. Yeah, you bet you've been drinking.
Better. This dude's ranges. I'm not even about to lie to you. That was probably one of the best 4 minutes and 59 seconds that I've ever had on my channel. That was vocally striking me in the gut. That was so vocally powerful. It was ridiculous. Those are two of the greatest singers that it's amazing that you can find people that you ain't even heard. There are still more greatest of all time vocalists out there. For me, male wise, those two are up there. Both of them. I don't know if they're brothers or lovers. I don't know.
That's my favorite line. I don't know if they're brothers or lovers. That's so gorgeous.
That you can find people that you ain't even heard. There are still more greatest of all time vocalists out there. For me, male wise, those two are up there. Both of them. I don't know if they're brothers or lovers. I don't know what's going on. The connection was strong either way it goes. But I don't know what. I can't even get their voices out my head. Man, that's crazy. Those are the type of people that inspire me to sing. Those are the kind of voices that I look at vocally and learn from. And if y'all heard me sing, you can kind of hear that influence in my voice. But yeah, man, that was crazy. Thank y'all so much for watching. Comment, like, subscribe, follow me on all my social.
Thank you, Nick. So yeah, that's a happy place for me for sure. Two daughters sing. Son plays drum in his band. Son-in-law plays guitar. Brother-in-law Diesel sings, plays lead guitar. Yeah, I think he's covered some fairly contemporary stuff too. He knows all the connections because Diesel connected with him and chatted to him a lot and stuff. Oh, I love mashups. You've just reminded me. I'll play my favorite mashup of all time. Have you got any you'd like to recommend, Aussie Tab? The problem is I'm going to keep getting paused and everyone leaves because they're like, she's offline now, and I'm not. I come back, but I only played this to Odin. The other day. We might end with my favorite mashup because then if they time me out, it doesn't matter. Walking on Sunshine, Slayer. I saw one the other day too that was so good. and it keeps coming in and out of my head. The problem is I'll get got to time this. I haven't seen this one, so I'll get it lined up too. All right. Now, this next one, hopefully I don't get into trouble for because I'm in it. So a mashup, Scout, you'll see them in the middle, is where you put two songs together that fit, like the tempo or the key or whatever, but the two songs played together end up creating a new song that is amazing. And one of my favorite mashups, and I found the audio for it years ago, I don't know where I found the audio, and I haven't been able to find it since, is Coldplay's Green Eyes with oh shit, what's that other song? The Kids, Young Kids. It's an absolute doozy. Metallica and Stevie Wonder. Yeah, we'll play a couple of them. I'm going to bump them to the end though, because like when I'm ready to wrap up my live, which will be fairly soon, it's really just to play some fun stuff and have a few chuckles. It's a lot of fun. But yeah, so it's not called Young Kids. What is that song called? I mean, in the chorus it says Young Kids, but anyway, it was an absolute doozy, and I haven't been able to. Yeah, it's exactly like that, Scout. All right, so while we're on Jimmy Barnes, I wasn't going to play this, but I think you guys may have already seen it, and if you have, just say you've seen it, and I'll stop playing it. So Jimmy Barnes has a song called Working Class Anthem. Sorry, Working Class Man. And I'm about to play the Working Class Anthem. And quite a few years ago, during the Adelaide Fringe, comedian buddy of mine who went on to become like unbelievably well-known around the world, Adam Hills, got a group of us together to do a little production, a little video to go along with the song he'd been doing on stage for a while, because he worked out the lyrics to the Australian national anthem fitted in perfectly with the tune for Working Class Man. And also the lyrics for Gilligan's Island fits, and a few others now that I've gone blank. But this one was, so this is Jimmy Barnes's Working Class Man, but the lyrics are the Australian national anthem. And my only claim to fame is I'm in this video. Just look out for a chick with a red flower in her hair, and I'm in the second last still shot, or not still shot, but shot at the end. But it just seems appropriate to play it while we're having, because this is a happy place for me too, because I look at all of these comedians that so many went on to like very illustrious careers, but just how babyface we all are in this too. This is close to 25 years old. That freaks me out so much. All right, here we go.
Australia.
Oh, yeah, and you can play Spot the Comedian groovers, including me. See if you can find me. I'm in the comedy brigade. I'm in the chorus. I'm not one of the, what's the word? There's quite a few comedians that get to sing along. I'm not one of them. I mean, I'm in the chorus. I don't have a starring role. But I had the best. It was the best day. It was just a heap of friends hanging out together, having the best day. And it was also like 46 degrees Celsius. It was so fucking hot.
Let us rejoice, for we are young and free. We've golden soil and wealth for toil. Our home is good by sea. Oh,
This me.
our home is good by sea.
Out of the bus.
every stage, advance Australia fair. Oh, advance Australia fair. Beneath our radiant Southern Cross, we'll toil with hearts and hands to make this commonwealth of ours renowned of all the lands. For those who come across the seas with boundless plains to share. Ooh, advance Australia fair.
You know, a big heart.
Just pausing for the hell of it. Anyone's young Tory. Well, we're all real. That's not me, by the way. That's Elle McFeast, but very young we were. Babies.
Our country needs a good, strong anthem. And the best strong anthem is this, a working class hitter. You can sing it at the footy, you can sing it at the cricket, you can sing it any old how. Matter of fact, Macca's going to sing it now.
Australians, all let us rejoice, for we are young and free.
Boy, gone
With
wild.
golden soil and wealth for toil, our home is girt by sea. Our land abounds in nature's gifts,
Little tripod.
a beauty rich and rare. History makes every day. Advance Australia fair.
All right, so now the choir's coming up, but you'll see right in the middle, right there, that's me with my little red flower in my hairs. In fact, Adam comes up and stands sort of in front of me, so you'll get to see me. I can't believe, though, like, how young we all are, and so many of these guys went on to have fabulous comedy careers. Pretty cool.
Oh, advance Australia fair. Our home is there. Australia fair. Advance Australia fair. Christmas time in Africa again.
It was Greg Fleet. It was so much fun. Oh, you've spotted me? Yeah, my close-up's coming up. There's two, actually. I blow 2 kisses.
Advance Australia fair.
There we go. There I am in a rock video. Woo, woo. Half the age I am now, though. Almost. Yeah, it was super fun. I miss that. Like, I miss it a lot. I miss that whole lifestyle and giving up law to do comedy and like losing a pretty decent income to be on a really bad one. And I was so happy. Life was simply simpler then. Aussie bogans at their best. Cheers, mate. I miss those sunglasses too. So there you go. That was a bit of fun. That's not usually my go-to happy place, but I just doing Jimmy Barnes stuff reminded me of that. Aussie bogans at their best. I'm worried we're going to do the Slayer Walking on Sunshine. I've got so many windows open now. Any news on the submarine? Oh, sorry, the submersible. I think even if they Now there's articles about the reality of what will happen to them. People have been really hideous in the way they've reported it too. Like, it's just bringing out the worst in so many people. Apparently, yeah, they like I think it was the cousin of the CEO, or is it the billionaire, one or the other, but like there was like an 8-hour delay in reporting it missing too. Blue-blooded bogans. Yeah, poor but happy. Oh, you're welcome. It's a bit of fun. It's, yeah, the only cool thing I'll ever do in my life is that video. All right, let's do some walking on sunshine groovers. Let me move that over next to StreamYard. I hope some person wanders around, some groover in the true crime community, and stumbles across this video. I really appreciate you guys hanging out with me. You know, I've been thinking a lot too, because I haven't been doing a lot of YouTube. It's such a lot of work to do it, and I just don't know. I do know how to make my channel grow. It's to go live bitching about other YouTubers, or only cover cases that everyone else is covering. I question this all the time, as you guys know, and it probably does all of your heads in, but it's such a hard thing. And I've kind of resigned myself, and I'm really happy with where I am with this thought, that this is about us all connecting and hanging out together. It's not about building a channel or watching, you know, my likes going up and things like that. This is about us just hanging out because we want to. So that's how it's actually really uncool. But I had a story in Batshit this morning. A newsreader in the UK was reporting on kids in schools identifying as cats, and she was being quite vocal against that concept, but did it wearing cat ears and little whiskers. It is a hard slog, and that's why I've just in the last few days rethought it, and I'm like, I've got to stop looking at it as because I don't need it as an income. I mean, mind you, the way the economy is, it'd be great to get a little bit of extra money each month, but it's not that about that at all. It's my entire life I've believed that, you know, hard work pays off, and if you put time and energy into something, you should see results. And that's where YouTube can be really soul destroying, because unless you are basically a channel that just rips other people to shreds, or you only cover cases that, like my numbers during Idaho 4 were the biggest I've ever had, for example. Like, I know, you know straight away what works if you want to increase your thing. So I'm looking at it now as, it's not that I've put in, I mean, I have put in shitloads of work, but I'm not looking at it that way anymore. I'm looking at it as just go live and hang out with people you love. And I'm happy with that. I was happy with that. All right. Here we go. These are always fun. If I get suspended again, I'll be back.
Frantic minds so terrified, life was in the grave. Silent death might tie above the wings of revelation. Marching death from chemicals, arrogance has won. Annihilation must be swift, destroy without destruction. Gather the throne must be watching from hell, waging the mass genocide. Soldiers defeated by death from smell, bodies like no man, no life. Rising his own from the land where they fell, demons are ready to die. Nothing to see when the sleeping souls fly. And I feel good.
Because once the lyrics started, because it was straight away with the first sentence that he was talking about. I don't know what it was, some sort of annihilation or whatever. I'm like, yeah, okay, this is going to be gold, because she's going to come in all, I'm walking on sunshine. Oh, Aussie Ted, this is gold. That's too funny. All right, let's keep going.
And I feel good. I'll official police line up in death row. Shadows and death slow the feast, diminish from this hell. Banish from the dying world, the Lord of hell awaits. Dark to war, a helpless prey to immortality. Gather the throne must be watching from hell, waging the mass genocide. Soldiers defeated by death from smell, bodies like home and no light. Rising the sun from the land where they fell, demons are ready to die. Nothing to see with a sleeping soul. And I feel good. Game of warfare.
I've got to say, in Slayer's defense, like, I'm glad there's the lyrics on the screen because it's just adding to how funny it is with what she's singing with it all. She's all happy and woo. But as far as this sort of band goes, like, I'm actually understanding this guy clearly without even reading the lyrics. Sometimes you just listen to this, like, and I'm like, whatever. Slayer, I can actually understand you. I'm impressed. You've never liked Slayer till this. It's Sunshine on Death Row. I'm just going back up. I could be a slap in the face when, you know, you put good content and them drama dicks get the views. Yeah, look, it doesn't say much for the, like, I think the cream always rises to the top. I think we have found the cream of YouTube, and if this is it, I don't care. We've got the cream. We are one, but we are many. We are a small group, and we have love. I have love for all of you too. This is gold, isn't it, Scout? Yep, cream of the crop viewers. Absolutely. Absolutely. Perfect timing, cars. I need, and that's the thing. Thanks, Kylie, because, yeah, going live is like, this is, I need this. I need to hang out with my beautiful people from around the world that are just so lovely. It's hilarious. And I love that we just want to laugh, you know. Like, I mean, I'm live on the Smooth Criminal channel for a reason, because I thought I wanted the true crime crowd, who the people who call themselves true crime, to maybe come wandering over and just go, yeah, fuck it, I need a laugh too. I'm just living for the day that someone just wanders in and is like, oh my God, thank you so much. I do get some really lovely comments under videos, like my reacting to Armchair Detective taking us all into the toilet with him. People leave, like, people who find me when I'm not live do leave lovely comments as well. So there are people that do stumble across this. It's just, wouldn't it be great if one of them just randomly walked into chat one day and was like, oh my God, I hear you, girl. Like, you know, like, we can talk about crime 6 days a week, but one day a week, let's just fucking have a laugh, all right? Sunshine on Death Row. I love this channel too because of you guys. You make it worth everything I do in here. You make it worth my while. All right, let's go back to This Is Gold.
And I feel good.
That was a great guitar solo, by the way. I'm with you, Aussie Tad. Like, I'm starting to think I might need to get into a bit of Slayer. Just doom. It's such a bleak, grim song until Katrina came along. Just all of the graphic and negative and horrible words in the lyrics. And then Katrina and all of her waves are all just grinning like little idiots because they're walking on sunshine. They're having the time of their lives. I'm going to have to get a drink of water. So I'll just let this play for a sec. Hang on.
walking on sunshine. I'm walking on sunshine. Wow. And I feel good. Get my foot up there. And I feel good. And I feel good. Get my foot up there. And I feel good. I said it again now. And I feel good. Wah, yeah.
Time to feel good. Chemical warfare. Oh my God. I swear to God, I'm going to wet my pants. I think, Chad, this is gold. I mean, the one I'm going to play next I love, but I think this one's upped it for sure. Oh, that was too funny. That was too funny. I swear to God, I'm so close to wetting my pants. I'll have to do a musical interlude if we decide to keep going a bit longer. I can't go to the gym still for another hour and a half. We're basically, well, I could have gone live on YouTube and done some cooking, and I think I will do some cooking on YouTube tonight. I'm going to do a on Cheap and Cheery Cooking. The Shitty Kitty Kitchen's been renamed to Cheap and Cheery Cooking. Roasted cauliflower and tuna pasta, I think I'm making. If you want to hang out for that later. Doing quite a bit of cooking on the weekend too. Hey, Wake the Truck Up America, how are you? That's why mashups are so much fun. So this one is another one that another mashup. This is one that I stumbled across quite a few years ago, and I was amazed how well it works. But it's another feel good place too. Mashups are friggin' hilarious, and the people that work out these things are going to go together. So clever. But yeah, so this one you'll probably work out from the name as soon as I share it what it is. But it's exercise class on YouTube. Exercise on YouTube. No. Yeah, no. Some things are best kept private. Me at the gym for starters. All right. So yeah, smells like Rockin' Robin. Are you ready for this one, Groovers? Let's go. I think you'll work out just from the title who we're about to watch. Well, it's up on the screen anyway.
Load up on guns, bring friends, fun to lose, to pretend she's overboard, self-sure, no, dirty I'm watching what I do best before this gift of fingers. A little clue, cause I'm been always will tell
That's fun, aren't they? What? Let's go. And it's actually, I just got to do the pause thing, fair use, whatever. They have so much fun. I'm just thinking though, like we haven't been suspended on YouTube playing these, so maybe mashups are safe because there's like it's probably confusing YouTube who has the copyright. Maybe we just have to react to mashups from now on. David Lee Roth and Hank Williams. I'll get that one lined up for next. Welcome to Wake the Truck Up. We're just doing a well, it's sort of in the description of what we're doing. We're just offering a happy place for people to come and hang out for a little while. Yeah, mashups are safe. Okay, let me get David Lee Roth and Hank Williams up for the next one. Actually, I'll keep Nirvana and Jackson 5 playing while I do that. Here we are now. Yeah, nothing like a good loophole. Yeah, no one owns them. Well, I suppose the people that put them together now. Look at that. Here we are now.
And I forget my taste, so yeah, yes, makes me smile. I found it hard, it was hard to find. Well, whatever, never
Yay, we found a loophole. It's just going to be mashup central around here from now on. All right, now got this is called Van Halen. Hang on, where's it gone? Van Whalen, sorry. You're jumping heart. Van Halen and Hank Williams. All right, let's do this, kiddies.
nothing gets me down.
Oh, I wasn't expecting it.
You got it tough. I've seen the toughest around. And I know, baby, just how you feel. You got to roll with the punches and get to what's real.
I swear I'm going to wet my pants. I've got to pull out my mashup list too, wherever the frig it is. It's in one of my books. I've got like 3 YouTube notebooks. I can do true crime mashups. How? Oh, anything. Wait, they're all so much funny. I mean, there's so much funny. They're all so funny. Look at the guitarist. I can't with this. I'm serious. I'm going to pee my pants. All right, let's get back to it.
Can't you see me standing here? I got my back against the record machine. I ain't the worst that you've seen. Can't you see what I mean? Oh, might as well jump, jump. Might as well jump. Go ahead and jump, jump. Go ahead and jump.
I'm going to wet my pants. I might have to go to the loo. I'm just googling best mashup. Oh my God, I'm in pain. My ribs are killing me too. I mean, there's got to be people we know though. And I'm not doing, I've heard the Avicii. I can't do anything Rick Astley. I feel like I'm being rickrolled as much as so many songs fit with Never Gonna Give You Up. It's unbelievable. In fact, that was the one I saw recently with somebody else, and it was so friggin' good, but I'm not prepared. Well, maybe I have to. I don't know. People are so clever to do this stuff. Put the drama with the good ones. Like mash up what Grey Hughes with Born Betty. Imagine how much time that would take. They'd both strike me too. Okay, let's get back to this one. I'll find another one.
Baby, how you been? You say you don't know, you won't know until you begin. Can't you see me standing here? I got my back against the record machine. I ain't the worst that you've seen. Can't you see what I mean? Ow, might as well jump, jump. Might as well jump. Go ahead and jump, jump. Go ahead and jump. Can't you see me standing here? I got my back against the record machine. I ain't the worst that you've seen.
Slow and tedious like a Hank Williams song.
Can't you see what I mean?
Drum
Might
kit.
as well jump, jump. Might as well jump. Go ahead and jump, jump. Go ahead and jump.
Gold. Yeah, that was very funny. But it just reminded me when he was doing the jump, I sent this video to my oh no, they're gold, aren't they? Yeah, I do too. I wonder what they think. I mean, with the Nirvana Jackson 5 one, like I honestly think both Michael Jackson and Kurt Cobain would have thought that was fucking hilarious. I really do. What if a grandma to do a backflip? I sent this video to my physio, just seeing David Lee Roth doing the jump. It was pretty impressive, wasn't it? Like, woo, up his leg went, fit as fuck. I sent this to my physio the other day because I asked her if she'd seen it, because we were talking about one of my stretches I have to do for physio is a hamstring stretch. I said, have you ever seen the video? There's an Australian talent show called Potluck. I said, have you ever seen the guy doing his hammy on that? And she's like, nah. And I'm just seeing David Lee Roth doing those high kicks. It reminded me of this kid. I thought I should share this with you. This is like a legendary Australian TV moment. It's only 40 seconds, but it's unbelievable. I mean, just getting your head around the outfit this dude's wearing, let alone what happens. Check this out. That would interest something from the Late Show, which would have been gold too. Hang on, I need to see if I can get a longer version, because a huge part of it is here we go. We need the host's reaction and everything else to go with it. This is bad funny. It is. It's terrible. I mean, I do feel for the guy, but seriously. Just his Todd Rickson, just his outfit alone, it's worth critiquing. Okay. This guy belongs on Girls Just Want to Have Fun. Hey, Todd Rickson. What's wrong with my water? All right. Ooh. Okay. That's my lip balm. I was looking for that for ages. All right. He is exactly like a solid gold dancer. I think that might have been what he was aiming for. All right. Well, I've got to find the screen. Here we go. Take it away, Todd.
Melbourne, Australia. It's a special live broadcast of Potluck, a talent contest for ordinary, everyday citizens, like Todd Rickson. He's the next lucky contestant.
How dare you wear my old body? What's your name? Todd Rickson. Todd Rickson. How are you, Todd? And you're a dad.
You said, what was he dressed as? Well, apparently he's in Ernie Sigley's previous body, but it's really anyone's. I mean, I don't know how you describe Todd's outfit. It's something.
Answer, obviously, eh? You're pretty outfit, isn't it? Hey?
Potluck host Ernie Sigley believed he was in the presence of a rising star.
Got lots of spangles and all that sort of. He was quite jazzed up, as we say. And I thought, well, he looks so good. You know, he looks like another Gene Kelly. I thought he's going to be really good.
Act number 6, dancer Todd Rickson. Todd Rickson.
15 years of lessons and a flashy costume add up to this moment. He's hoping that this performance will be his big break. Todd rises to the occasion. He gyrates, kicks, and spins through his elaborate routine with energetic precision. Todd is about to attempt his signature move, the Rickson Sky Kick. But there's trouble. He tries just...
Rickson sidekick. Sky kick. Was it the Rickson Sky Kick? Man's body, but I thought it was an ant. That's quite the outfit. Oh, hang on. This has got some American doing the commentary, which is gold too.
He's hoping that this performance will be his big break. Todd rises to the occasion. He gyrates, kicks, and spins through his elaborate routine with energetic precision. Todd is about to attempt his signature move, the Rickson Sky Kick. But there's trouble. He tries desperately to catch up by snapping to the beat. Although his fingers say yes, his leg says no. The stage falls dark and silent.
Commentary's gold. The mess, I know. And now we've got this going on too. See, it's good to have a laugh. It is good. I think it is a variation of a mankini. Absolutely. Gold sequins and all.
Slow motion replay reveals that Todd injures himself during his explosive overhead kick. Then, his dynamic dance turns into a painful prance. Clearly in agony, the undaunted performer refuses to quit. But he can't find the rhythm. And the show can't go on.
You've done it, have you? Oh, I think he's done a hamstring there. You all right?
Have you done your hammy? So Aussie. Have you done your hammy, mate? He probably did. He probably did. More famous. Yeah, exactly. And my physio thought this was hilarious, but also painful to watch.
Never mind, mate. Well, I think we'll just take a commercial break, I think.
It was like 1,000 daggers going up my arm, up my leg. I was petrified, absolutely petrified, thinking that my dancing career was over. I was really embarrassed.
He was petrified. I was petrified he was going to pop out of that friggin' mankini. I do too. Like, people walking into poles is one of my favourite things. Seeing someone do it. And I do it too. And it's like my karma. Because whenever I see someone walk into a pole, I lose it. And then it'll happen to me a week later, guaranteed.
At the same time, so I knew that a lot of my friends were sitting there watching me.
Actually, years ago, I had a little sundress on and I had these knickers on, these undies that were way too big and loose. Like, they were my favourites, but they were, you know, they'd done their dash. They really did need to go in the bin. I must have thought, hey, I'll just take my favourite undies for one more trip out. And I was walking through the mall in Hobart and they fell down and I just stepped out of them and kept walking. I was horrified. I couldn't go back and get them. I just kept walking. Has anyone else ever done anything like that? I mean, these days you get fined for littering, but back then I just acted like my parachute. I just acted like whatever. Anyway, we'll take Todd off the screen. I just literally stepped out of them and just kept walking on. I'm going red remembering it. It was horrible. I was mortified. Absolutely. I mean, it's probably more mortifying looking back on it that I left them there, really. But I did. I did, literally. I just like, this guy's on the floor. If I did it these days, someone would have come running up after me and hit me up with a $250 fine. That's what you get for littering in Hobart these days. But at the time, I could feel them. I don't think I had a free hand to grab them and stop them. Like, I think I was carrying stuff. Your ass off. You keep going, yeah. I don't think I had the meat. Well, I mean, obviously I could have stopped and put whatever I was carrying on the ground and pulled them up. But I was sort of like carrying heavy items and racing to get to my car. I'm guessing. I don't know. It would be on TikTok too. Oh yeah, so that was Todd's only claim to fame. Poor guy. I love how he says he was embarrassed. He had no embarrassment about being seen on national telly wearing that friggin' outfit, though, did he? I think that's the show too that gave us this freak. I shouldn't say that, but it was potluck. I think the Late Show took the piss out of him too. I'll play him first. This show gave us many gifts. Do any of you remember Piffy, the bell ringer? This kid, oh my God. Anyway, Piffy, check this out. Check this little dude out. Because I remember seeing this live, and my family and I were all on the floor in stitches. I vividly recall witnessing this as it happened.
On the program, and Act 5 is number 12. Number 12.
I was excited. Go, Piffy, go.
How are you, handsome?
Oh, thanks.
Last I can find someone my size. How are you? What's your name?
Piffy.
Piffy. That's your stage name, isn't it?
Yeah.
What's your real name?
Remy Broadway.
Remy Broadway. And you got a famous dad, haven't you?
Remy Broadway. Why would you go by the name Piffy? Why would you go by the name Piffy when your name's Remy Broadway? Like, seriously. You've got a stage name with Remy Broadway. Anyway, Piffy.
Your fella's one of the best side acts in the world, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, and you're going to follow in Dad's footsteps.
Well, I'll try.
Yeah, and you've got a beautiful mum too, haven't you? Christina.
No, Christine.
Christine, not Christine. Sorry, Christine. I used to call her Christine. She used to work on television in Melbourne, on the weather, and before you were born. I know. All right, so...
Showbiz kid. Slightly awkward interview. Let's just let the kid do what it's got to do.
What's your ambition? To go to Las Vegas like your dad did?
Nah, I'd like to be a bell ringer in show business.
You'd like to be a bell ring show? All right, Biffy. If you just like to wait around, what are you going to play your bells to? What tune?
I don't think there's a lot of opportunities for bell ringers in any industry these days, but kids got to have dreams.
Lady of Spain. We'll be back in a moment with Act 5. Piffy on Potluck. Here he is, Act 5 on the program, playing the bells, Piffy and Lady of Spain.
Oh, Australia's Funniest Home Videos was brilliant because of that. And then people started getting PC and they were like, hey, it's not cool to laugh at people's misfortune. I mean, one of my favourite, actually speaking of, hang on, Piffy, just hang on a sec, mate. You'll get your moment. You'll get your moment. Can I find it though? Yes. All right, this little fucker's coming up next. All right, back to Piffy. Where are you, mate? Here we go. Presumably part of bell ringing is that little jaunty leap. Now, I'm not going to play the full thing because I'm going to play the Late Show reviewing it. Right, so we've got the gist of Piffy, right? So years ago, there was an Australian comedy show called The Late Show. And I hope it's as funny as I remember it. If we interrupt you for a minute, they had to set up the bells. I think that was why, Miss Kay. Kid has got talent. Yes, but where does one put such talent? So, yeah, I'm pretty sure the Late Show had a field day with Piffy. I'm hoping so anyway. Let's get the Late Show up. Oh, this is fun. I'm remembering all this shit. And then remind me to show you, because, yeah, people hurting themselves, but my favourite person hurting themselves ever is coming up after this. All right.
We've got a few letters into the Late Show mailbag. Judith, what have you got there?
Well, Tony, not surprisingly, we had quite a staggering
Oh my God, look at the young Judith Lucy.
Response to last week's toilet break. The magnificent bell-ringing Piffy. In fact, I think we better take one more little look.
Let's have a look.
So on this show, they had toilet breaks and they'd play all this old crap, right? I think it might have been the first part though, because I think he's still like playing the bells even as an adult.
Now,
I don't know about you, Tony, but I just want to pop him on a bit of toast and eat it right up. And so not surprisingly, Tony, we have in fact had a lot of letters like this, a lot of letters like one from Just Wondering of Coffs Harbour saying, where is Piffy now? Is he headlining at Jupiter's Casino?
Yeah, they found Piffy, so I need to find them. Here we go. Piffy's job is now as the bell ringer for school lunches and Sunday morning mass. Yeah, it's not really going to take him any places, is it? But let's get them. The first time they showed it, these guys were absolutely hilarious. So we'd be out at the pub with friends hanging out and stuff, and we'd all race home to watch the Late Show. It was on at like 11 o'clock at night with all these Australian comedians. Like some of them are still very prolific in the comedy world, but this is when they were all young and hilarious.
Now it's time for a toilet break, and we've got another potluck classic for you. Yes, a real treat for lovers of bell ringing. And there's plenty of them in the studio tonight. So please, everybody, go absolutely wild for Piffy.
Right, I'm fast forwarding. There's got to be commentary.
You really have to close your eyes and say he's only little. Don't get carried away, Bernard. He's against ballerinas and singers and musicians and all kinds of grown-ups. But you're damn good anyway, you see. 40, young man, you're 40.
No comments. Now, we've got to cut the toilet break short this week because I'm afraid we've got to cross now live to the to Tommy G for a late news update. Here he is now. Tommy, take it away.
All right, so there's Piffy. Oh my God, that song is in my head now. I'm not going to be able to get rid of it. All right, I'm going to finish with my favourite person hurting themselves ever. Because, yeah, we're all horrible people here at the Sleuths and Smooth Criminals channel. But, yeah, I don't know. You're going to be 30 minutes. I'll be gone shortly. So I'm going to show one little very quick little clip of my favorite ever person helping themselves video. And then I'm going to end with the song I started with because it always makes me feel happy. So thanks for hanging out, Miss Kay. But here we have, then there's, don't get me wrong, there's millions, like on Batshit, we've had so many videos of kids falling like down or going down slides and knackering themselves and all sorts of stuff. But the Flash kid falling is without a doubt my absolute favorite person hurting themselves video. And I feel that the reason this one's my favorite is he's such a little shit at the start. This is like the setup for this is perfect for what happens next.
Dad, my name is Flash.
How fast does that make you?
Straighten up your mask, Flash.
It means it makes really fast.
Let me see how fast.
And your ears are squashed down too. I'm terrible. I'm critiquing. I'm reacting to a video of a 2-year-old and I'm being scathing. But I'm going to start over. Let's just let him build up to what's about to happen. It's pretty amazing.
Dad, my name is Flash.
How fast does that make you?
It means it makes really fast.
Let me see how fast.
I am the Flash.
It's slow motion. So there you have it. I'm a horrible person. Did it deliver? Did it deliver? Oh, I'm a horrible person. I don't know what. That's been around for years and it just pops up randomly on my timeline or on Instagram or wherever I'm wandering and I'm like, Flash, you're back. And I have to watch it like 30 times. I'm horrible. I haven't seen it slowed down. Normally it's just like superhero music and he takes off and I'm horrible. I'm horrible. We're all horrible. Oh, okay. Ribs are sore. It's because he's such a little shit at the start. And the whole crooked mask and the ears going out at right angles, all of it. That's lucky little shit. He so gets what he deserves. I mean, he didn't look, no children were hurt in the making of that video. I mean, his pride was. But Flash. One more time for the audience. Whew, okay, here we go.
Dad, my name is Flash.
How fast does that make you?
It means it makes really fast.
Let me see how fast.
I am the Flash.
And a huge part of it is the dad going, oh, that's another bit of it. It's a very short video, but it's fucking genius, the whole thing. We need to go to the river, to cleanse and purge. And we'll just finish up Flash. But I think the dad going, oh, it's not even like, oh my God, he's fallen. It's just like, oh. It's almost like the dad's happy it's happened too. What? It doesn't sound, anyway. Here we go, Flash. The dad's very Australian. Oh, you'll be right, kid. Get up. Get up, mate. Flopsy. Matches Piffy. Maybe this is the American Piffy. Okay, Flash, let's go. One more time in slow-mo. The dad. I mean, the crying's kicking in over the dad was like, ooh. Oh, my God. Oh, look at that shot. Check that shot out. Tell me this isn't better entertainment than just bitching about Bullhorn Betty. Like, Bless her cotton socks. She's a fucking a Fruit Loop in denial. We've known this for 2 years. Move on. Find another Fruit Loop on YouTube to make fun of. Seriously, people. Or do this shit. Laugh at kids hurting themselves. I don't know. Just do something. It sounded like a cow giving birth. Mhm. All right. You people are lovely. I don't even feel like I need to go to the gym now. I feel like I've exercised every muscle in my body. But I definitely need to go to the loo before I wet my pants. So I'm going to end with the song that I started with only because I was pottering around the house this morning and it came on and I was like, God, I love this song. And just the way it made me feel, and I cranked up my Bluetooth speaker and I went for my beach walk and I listened to it on my beach walk, and it just was like, go live later and just have some laughs and talk about things that make us feel good and share it with each other. And so thank you for some of the suggestions. I've got to remember, I'm sure I've played Peter Kay before and I've been temporarily frozen by YouTube before. I should have remembered that from the first time it happened. But it's been good fun. I hope everyone's really enjoyed themselves. And yeah, it's okay for us all. Like, we're in the true crime community. A lot of us are anyway. It's okay for us to cover, these topics and talk about them and support each other discussing crimes, because some of them are just getting more and more horrific, it seems. But I think it's really important to be mindful how that can impact you as well in your mental health. So do treat yourself to things that make you laugh and songs that you love that make you feel good while you're navigating the world of true crime, because those of us who are into it are so into it, and it can really impact you. But also social media can impact you too, just because, people on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, whatever, fighting all the time, people fighting all the time on YouTube. Seek out the things that bring you joy. So I thought the Titanic, but bit off bad timing. Yeah, and look, I guess that story is still unraveling as we go, and that was kind of what motivated me just to share some stuffs. I'm going to drop the link for this song too, for those of you that don't know it, because it's always been, from the first time I heard it live in Byron Bay, it's always been a song that when it comes on, I think because of the amount of key changes, and it reminds me a little bit of Oasis when they were still together. But it's just one of those songs, and I have millions and millions of songs, well, not millions. I have tens of thousands of songs in my music machine, but there are literally 1,000 that have the same impact on me. Maybe not 1,000. There's a lot that impact me like this. Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I hear you. Yep, live, love, and laugh. And if you like this song, add it to your music machine, because for some reason this is one that comes on and I automatically feel really happy. Not the lyrics or anything like that, just the lyrics I love too, but it's just one of those songs. So yeah, look out for the songs that make you laugh and treat yourself to moments of joy while we navigate this angry social media platform and difficult subject matter. And hopefully I'll see you all again very soon. Until next time, don't get struck by a smooth criminal. Take it away, Noel. Bye, everybody.
Followed you down to the end of the world, wait outside your window. Heater the rain, I will call your name. You just passed me by. You put me up like a fly on the wall. You be the blame when the heavens fall. Give me a sign if you hear me sigh. You You just pass me by. Colors around me are fading away. And I'll be waiting, come what may, I'll find you. I'll find you. Yes, I'll find you. Yes, I'll find you. I gotta be the man who wants to end it now. Follow the stars and I sail to the sun. Held it in my fingers. Alone on the beach on my own, out of reach. You just pass me by. Give you the world if you take my hand, but you left me alone in the sinking sand. Strike up the band for one last stand. You just pass me by. Show me the rules of the games you play, and I'll be waiting. Come what may, I'll find you. Yes, I'll find you. Yes, I'll find you. If I gotta be the man who walks the earth, I'll find you. Yes, I'll find you. Yes, I'll find you. If I gotta be the man who walks the earth alone. Followed you now to the end of the world. Wait outside your wait outside your heater the rain, I'll call your name. You just pass me by.